it's me, Abby, back here with Little House on the Home Front. Today I'm going to talk to you guys how to save money by meal planning. So it is super easy to just go to the store, to just buy things for a meal and then just come home, make it, and then serve it. However, I find that is not very helpful when it comes to your budget. This is how I have found to help us stay on budget and to save money. First thing I try to do is keep a running inventory on what I have in my pantry, as well as in my freezer and leftovers that are in my refrigerator. So the day before I go shopping, or maybe a couple days before, I will go and I will double check what I have, see what needs to be used up, and then I will make my list from there. I also see what things need to be replaced. Now, when I go shopping, I usually shop week to week. So I try to mainly plan for the things that I will need throughout that week. But along with that, I tend to do a bulk shop at least once a month. And that's what works for us. However, you guys need to find your own rhythm for what works for your guys' family. So after you've looked through your pantry and your freezer and you see what you have, the next is to meal plan. So usually I'll sit down with like my planner or a calendar of some sort and I figure out what are we going to eat for those days. I usually will only plan for supper, but if you want, you can also plan for breakfast and lunch. For me, it's just easier to do supper. So I'll sit down, I know what I have in my pantry, in my freezer, and if I need to use up any leftovers, I will kind of figure out a meal to do with that. This is a good time to get out your cookbook, sit down with Pinterest, and come up with ideas and try new recipes. I know for us, we've been trying to do a meatless Monday just to kind of bring in different recipes and different types of foods to eat, and it's actually been pretty fun to try new things. So I'll sit down, I'll figure everything out, and then the other thing is try to use everything up. So say Sunday you make a pot roast, okay, but then you have meat left over. Well, figure out another way to use it. Maybe a few days later, use it in a soup. Use it to make sandwiches. Use it to make, I don't know, fajitas. Just mix up the spices. Try to find some way to use up all of your food and throw out the least amount as possible. After I do that, I have my list. I go to the grocery store. Try and stick with that list. It is hard. Trust me, I don't know how many times I have picked something up and I know I don't need it, put it back. Though I will say things do tend to jump in my basket every once in a while. But try and stick with your list. And my goal is to try and keep my grocery bill at least $100 or less a week. And then after I go shopping, I don't go to the store until the next shopping day, which is a week later. So I get everything that I will need for that week at that shopping trip. And I find that cuts down so much spending than going to the store and seeing, oh, I would like that. And then again, sticking with our menu. So I hope these tips were helpful to you, and hopefully you guys will have fun trying to come up with some meals. Comments, go ahead and write, go to meals, to share some ideas for recipes for the rest of us. Be sure to give this video a big like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.